A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a landmark decision that may reshape the landscape of immigration in the United States, the Supreme Court has granted President Trump a significant legal victory in his ongoing battle against what he describes as unfettered immigration and activist judges. On Friday, the court ruled in a 7-2 decision that the Trump administration has the authority to end temporary worker protections and work authorizations for more than 500,000 migrants hailing from 4 countries: Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. This ruling comes just 2 days after a federal judge appointed by former President Obama had blocked the revocation of these protections, underscoring the contentious nature of immigration policy in the current political climate. The Supreme Court's decision allows the Trump administration to proceed with its plans to revoke the temporary legal status that had been granted to these migrants under a program initiated by the Biden administration. This program, known as C-1V, was designed to provide a pathway for migrants from the aforementioned countries to enter the United States legally, contingent upon having a financial sponsor and passing background checks. By the time President Biden left office, approximately 532,000 individuals had entered the country under this policy, which was intended to reduce illegal border crossings and offer a safe, legal avenue for migration. The ruling was met with dissent from Justices Sonia Sotomayor and Ketanji Brown Jackson, who argued that the court had mishandled the legal analysis regarding the need for emergency relief. Justice Jackson expressed her concerns, stating that the court's decision would lead to real harm to real people, emphasizing the human aspect of the legal proceedings. This dissent highlights the division within the court regarding immigration issues and the broader implications for those affected by such policies. The Trump administration's push to revoke these protections aligns with its broader immigration strategy, which has been characterized by a desire to restore what it deems common-sense policies. Assistant Homeland Security Secretary Tricia McLaughlin hailed the decision as a victory for Americans, asserting that putting an end to the C-1V program would contribute to public safety and align with the America First agenda. This ruling is particularly significant as it marks the second time within a fortnight that the Supreme Court has upheld Trump's authority to dismantle a major Biden-era immigration policy. The first ruling involved the temporary protected status granted to around 350,000 Venezuelans, further solidifying the court's stance on the executive branch's power over immigration matters. Advocates for immigrants have voiced their concerns about the potential fallout from the Supreme Court's decision. They argue that the ruling could lead to widespread chaos and suffering among the affected communities. Karen Tumlin, founder and director of the Justice Action Center, stated that the court has essentially greenlit deportation orders for an estimated 500,000 individuals, marking one of the largest delegalizations in recent history. The legal battle over these immigration policies has been marked by a series of conflicting rulings from lower courts. Most notably, U.S. District Judge Indira Talwani of Massachusetts had previously ordered the Trump administration to resume processing applications for work permits for migrants seeking to renew their status. Judge Talwani's ruling emphasized that the law requires a case-by-case review of parole applications, a sentiment echoed by various legal experts and advocates for immigrant rights. The Biden administration's C-1V program was introduced in late 2022. With the intention of offering temporary entry to individuals from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. However, as the political landscape has shifted, so too have the policies governing immigration. With the Supreme Court's recent ruling, it remains uncertain how many of these migrants will face deportation and what the future holds for those who have come to rely on the protections previously granted to them. As the Trump administration moves forward with its plans, the implications of this decision will resonate throughout the immigrant community and beyond. The debate over immigration policy in the United States continues to be a contentious issue, with strong opinions on both sides of the aisle. As this story develops, it is clear that the Supreme Court's ruling will have lasting effects on the lives of many individuals and families who have sought refuge and opportunity in the United States. In conclusion, the Supreme Court's ruling represents a pivotal moment in the ongoing debate over immigration policy in the United States. As the Trump administration seeks to implement its vision for immigration reform, the challenges and complexities of the situation will undoubtedly continue to evolve. The lives of hundreds of thousands of migrants hang in the balance as the nation grapples with the implications of this landmark decision. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.